Hey guys, it's Maxie here, and welcome to the latest episode of The Young Team, a Motherwell Football Club save on FM 19. Join us today for our first home league game of the season, the Lanarkshire Derby against our rivals Hamilton, which has been moved to a Friday night kick-off, which is good. A bit of interest with television cameras being there, but more importantly, it gives us an extra couple of days before we take on Hibernian in the Betfred Cup second round. A truly difficult game. As you can see in the top right hand corner, we've actually just played them in the league, where we managed to somehow get a 1-1 draw. I did feel the worst when they took the lead early doors through a Martin Boyle penalty. Kadzes was then sent off for his stupid challenge from behind. You can't really argue with him, it was a bad challenge, so he saw red. We brought Jake Hastie on at half time, just changed the tactic up a little bit, eventually bringing on Ross McCormack and Gaboli Aribi as well. And it was Jake Hastie who got the Man of the Match award, but a late goal by him gives a point, somehow managed to hold on, which is good considering the likes of Canberry, Organ, McNulty, Gold, Amenga, Stevie Martin, a lot of quality in that team, and of course the goal scorer Martin Boyle, so I was really delighted to somehow take a point out of that. Much better than Murrow's 3-0 defeat there in real life, and it puts us in a decent position to take on Hamilton here, so hopefully we can go 2 for 2, 2 games unbeaten anyway, and yeah, keep up our decent home form in the league. Not a lot else has happened, if I'm honest. Not really any ins or outs to talk of. I do want to keep the team pretty much the same as it is. You're looking at people coming in probably next season, plus included the youth players, because we'll be recruiting a lot towards youth. But you never know, a massive bid for an Alan Campbell, a Turnbull, any player could change everything. So if we go to tactics, you'll see here basically the fluid counter-attacking is what we've been using both home and away. It just seems to be working. A lot more success than the away system, so I'm going to stick with that. Instead of going cautious, we have to be on the front foot. We are playing Hamilton, so I'm going to go positive here. Defenders are really curious to what we do. Shorter passing, run out of defence, higher tempo, play quite narrow, we distribute it quickly, counter press, we defend narrow, and we really just sit back and try and suck up the pressure before getting the balls distributed to Elliot Freer and Gaboli Aribi, and hopefully the likes of David Turnbull can be up there to support Curtis Main. If we're really struggling, we can look at taking off maybe Alan Campbell or Carl McHugh, one or the other. Play one as a ball winner DM, and then we can seek to bring in another striker. So let's crack on. Hamilton Accies. 7th against 9th. Accies won this game, if I'm sure in real life. I think they won 1-0. I'm right in saying this is when Stevie Boyd came on and scored an absolute screamer with one of his first touches. So yeah, that happened. But it always happens with Hamilton. They don't have many great individual players, but always seem to just grind a great result. Their team spirit always guides them through. Admittedly, they've lost a lot of good players in the last couple of years. Lewis Ferguson's been one. There's one of the good things, and Mickey Devlin as well. But a few people in there that could certainly cause us a problem. James Keatons, Mikael Miller. Not a lot of flair in the middle of the park. It is a lot of kind of grit and steel in there with Darren McKinnon and Tom Taiwo. But it'd be interesting to see how the one up front deals with their free or effective back five. So we will go team talk, just stay calm. We can tell them to give the fans their money's worth. I tend to stick with calm now. I just feel I've been getting a lot more success from it in this year's FM rather than using all the other kind of stuff like passionate, which I was a big fan of, and I do feel was a wee bit OP in previous years. And also, if we can somehow win here, we would go top of the table as a virtue of the only team to have played 2 games. Injury already, which is going to change plans. Alan Campbell off with an injury. That's worrying. Let's see what this injury possibly is. It's going to tell us a potential foot injury, so that could put him out for a wee while. Going to change up a wee bit then. I'm actually going to put McHugh a bit further forward, but we are going to put on Alex Rodriguez-Gorin. We'll have him in there as a deep blind playmaker. So 2 playmakers. We'll change McHugh from a defensive midfielder basically to a ball winner, so he can sit, and hopefully we can get a lot of joy with Rodriguez-Gorin and David Turnbull. Here's Turnbull on the ball. He's got Aribi out wide, plays it in. Curtis Main with a volley. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's fantastic. Aribi down the right hand side. Curtis Main gets in a bit of space and he blasts it into the back of the net. So far, so good. You take away that injury to Campbell. Freer plays it in. Charles done just over the bar. I'm just going to put it a wee bit slower. I'm used to playing it quite fast because I've been playing it rapid on 2D, so we'll probably count it down a little bit to see the action a little bit better. Yeah, that's what you want to see your striker get his first goal of the season. It's going to put his confidence up and hopefully we can kick on. So here's Taiwo for the visitors to McKinnon. Just need to try and soak this pressure up, win the ball and see if we can counter. Here's Taiwo again. Mikael Miller, strike from distance, and Trevor Carson was nowhere. A 30-yarder. Not bad at all. Maybe a bit suspect from TC and goal, but yeah, it is what it is, and it's a fantastic hit from Mikael Miller. So, back to square one, one each. And hopefully, we can kick on. It seems to be quite an even game. Here's Tate, looking for Main, Carl McHugh, Rodriguez. Can David Turnbull do it? There's Gordon with a shot, and it's just over the crossbar. I still don't get why we've got screens at Fir Park. We've got a little scoreboard that effectively works as a mini screen, but it's nothing anywhere near the size of that. In fact, that might be this part of the stadium where there's just a massive chunk missing due to local residents not allowing us to build a stand there. So more chances, but in terms of clear cut, only really the one for us. You wouldn't even say it's a clear cut chance for Mikael Miller. He's just shot from distance and it's rifled in. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. We might actually see Gorin off at one point, so the sub to be subbed to look to bring in another striker, but we'll stick with what I've got just now because I don't want to change too much, because ideally I want to go 4-4-2 about 70 minutes, and I just don't want to gamble too early in case it horribly backfires. So I'd rather maybe wait till they're a bit more exhausted, let them make the first move with a substitution, and then we can maybe look at the likes of Ross McCormack, Danny Johnson, dare I say, Connor Salmon. But more of the chances, Turnbull has picked up a tight hamstring. That's enough for me to make the change. So it's going to be David Turnbull coming off, and it is going to be a replacement in the form of Ross McCormack. What I'm going to do basically is Curtis Main will stay target man. Ross goes like a deep line forward, basically just sitting off behind him. And basically, we just need used to not to bomb forward. So effectively, an aggressive 4-2-4, if you will. We just need what we don't basically have midfield exposed. If I was away, I'd probably drop back Aribi and Freer, but I feel in this instance we kinda need to go for it. If we're still 1-1, we maybe say 10 minutes to go, I might like to go Free up front and go a very aggressive 4-3-3, which at the moment is looking quite likely. They're going to put on a defender, so they've basically switched the defence about. So I said it was going to go aggressive. It's going to be Gaboli coming off, replaced by Danny Johnson. So what I'm going to try, in fact we'll go with two up top, Main and Johnson. I put the Free, so I was going to put Freer possibly in the attacking mid role and try him as a playmaker. In fact, what we'll try is McCormack as a trick, keep Freer out on the left. It's a bit unbalanced, but what we'll do is we'll allow Liam Grimshaw just to bomb forward for right back and see if we can enjoy it. It's a ridiculous asymmetric system, but yeah, something might happen. If not, well, you need to gamble in football. We'll get them to push forward. We'll go very attacking as well, but it'll be a disappointing result in terms of FM, but it would mean, again, another result model didn't get in real life that we're going to get in here. We're going to have a drab game. Come on, let's steal it in the last minute. Freer, Tate. You've got to put in the box, Rodriguez, Gorin. Hopefully they don't steal anything here. I think we're looking like it's going to be all square McCormack, and Curtis Main nowhere near it. Yeah, so a disappointing result if I'm honest. I expect any derby game to get in and win it. Obviously, I want to get to the 40-point mark as early as possible so we can relax. I want to try and challenge the top 6, even though realistically I think probably 8th or 9th is probably realistic. So we'll give them a kick up the arse, tell them it's not really good enough, we need to do better, because especially the games coming up are not really kind. Let's see how bad the Campbell injury is, 3 to 4 weeks, that's a bit worrying. That will mean we'll have to shuffle the team a little bit. David Turnbull's out for a day, so that's fine, he'll be fine for Hibs. And Rolls were looking at Alan Campbell, who had been disappointed in his injury after 6 minutes. So the schedule coming up is quite difficult. A trip to Hibs in the Betfred Cup. The good thing is they've actually moved that to Wednesday, when in comparison in real life the second round was on a Saturday. So that gives a good bit of rest time for the Rangers game on the Sunday, and then we finish up against Dundee just before transfer deadline day. So I suspect that our next video will be that home tie on the 15th against Hearts. So I don't think there'll be anything in terms of transfers in and outs, but you never know. We could get a big bid for someone, which we would find quite hard to turn down, as obviously the club's survival kind of budgets on a player sale a season. But you never know. We'll see what happens, and you can always wheel and deal and see who becomes available. But cheers for watching. Apologies I couldn't get the win, but as the inconsistencies you'll get with a young team, and hopefully we can keep on improving. So cheers for watching. Let us know your thoughts on the series so far. Are you quite excited? Who do you think is going to be the start of the crop, really? Do you think, well, how good we could get Alan Campbell to be? Do you think Turnbull could eventually turn out to be Premier League quality in FM, maybe in real life as well? Let me know. Any thumbs up are deeply appreciated, subscriptions as well. We're trying to get episodes out every couple of days, because there will be quite a lot. But cheers for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time for some more Motherwell FC, the young team.